Are you stressed, or do you recognize signals from a burnout? Do you keep on overthinking all the time? Are you not sure if you want to stay in your relationship? Do you experience physical problems or pain in your body? Or is there something else in your life that you're struggling with or feel you're out of control? Listen to our podcasts.
We are Alex and Aline, and we will help you to get out of this situation. Based on our own experiences and together with a unique coaching method, the Body and Mind language, we will put you in motion to make the right choices. It will result in less stress, living in the moment, and a more free and enjoyable life.
Great, there we are again. Shall we get started?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. Number 13.
Yes, number 13.
It's my lucky number.
Lucky number. Mine too, I love it.
So, Alex, I have a question for you because so we spoke already about pain and our current habits and the qualities that your current habits bring.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you can also look at how you can do things differently.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very curious because you stopped working at Merck in December.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, in the beginning, you were like on sick leave. So it took a little while before you really left the company.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 1st of March. And then 1st of May, you had a new job again, right? Am I right saying that? Yeah. So
yes.
within 2 months,
Yeah.
you're back at work.
Yeah.
You're laughing. I think it's great that you found a job because that's what you needed and that's what you wanted. So
yeah.
Full stop, great.
Yeah.
And at the same time, what we already discussed is it's quite similar environment than what you are used to. Smaller company for sure, but very similar tasks and organization.
Yeah.
So how do you make sure you're not going to get a burnout again very soon?
Yeah, that's really the topic that I'm living at the moment.
I can imagine.
That I'm in the midst of to understand what is really the old parts that I'm doing, because quite quickly do I find myself into this habit of like running and trying to achieve more than I need to.
Yeah.
And I really I might have a little bit of ADHD in there, or all of the new neurodiversity topics that are coming up is there. I think we all have some form of something.
Yeah.
But my version is just really trying to always, do it like super proper and way too much. So there's a bit of that and some other things, and really trying to speed up because the people need help, and I'm here and I know something that I can do, and I connect the dots. This is my thing, I look at everything and then backs right, left and center, and I try to connect the dots. That's my thing. And as good as it is that you can do that, it's always you need the balance with it and be able to do so. So in the midst of that, I see now more, okay, wow, this is actually the old stuff that you did that's quickly coming back, and you get more conscious about it.
Okay.
But you're still a bit uncomfortable with it because what the heck am I doing now? It's like I'm doing this. So what on earth am I doing now? And it's really taking then this new habit of stopping, breathing, and allowing myself to actually take time.
Okay.
And
how do you do that? Because that's not easy. I know how it works in business life, right? You get emails, you have a boss phoning you have meetings, you run from meeting to meeting, you have people asking you things. So how do you do that? Right. How do you make sure you can do it?
I think the most important topic, and again, this is for everyone then to see what works. It's really creating little habits or reminders, let's say. And first is accepting it wouldn't work all the time, because somewhere we always have this, or a lot of us have this perfectionist and say, but now I need to get this right all the time. It's already allowing it to not get it right all of the times. I think that's an important topic. Okay. There will be days where I won't achieve that, and I did not think about enough breathing or stopping enough or whatever it is. So it's allowing that. The other topic is really when I'm getting into the stress mode, to really have either a little stop, stopping, taking time, breathing, whatever kind of acronym you can think of, or any really little tiny step that you can take that you get yourself to when you not trap yourself, but when you catch yourself, what is it that you then do? And try really by constant, really the tiniest step, as stupid as it sounds, but that really does the trick to do that. And then listen in and feel in to yourself. And for me, when it's that, it's really to actually leave the office, go outside, and even be in fresh air. That's really what works for me. Instead of what I used to do, taking another coffee and just trying to continue, because if I'm moving faster now, I will get over it and through it, and it will be fine. Bad news, guys, it's not. Spoiler alert, it's not. It doesn't help. It's never ending. It's never ending.
No.
The only moment, and that's something that we always shared, and you made me really aware about, is the only moment that counts is here and now. And it's just to what works for you to bring into the here and now. This is what I should say. And this for me is leaving the office, breathing. If it's really getting so heavy, I need to get out of that energy which is in the office, because if you stay in that environment, at least for me, you just have more of the same.
Right.
You don't think your way out of that. Take your body, take everything with you, and leave it. Just breathe. And then just that's already one tiny trick that works for me really well.
And
quite
if your
effective.
mind not going like, oh no, but this needs to be solved, or I have a deadline, or I need to go back quickly, or how does that work?
Yes, so the mind does that trick, but the more often you do that, you actually reprogram your mind, because your mind sees that the world is not falling apart, nothing is going off in flames, there is no apocalypse. You're still living. You're not dying.
I was about to say, and you're not dying.
You're not dying. And it's, oh, wow. So that's that. Oh, and the other very important thing, I think, is that they came on my topic again yesterday as a reminder that we stop talking badly to ourselves. That we stop talking badly to ourselves. And when I say that to our body, to say, oh, I'm shit, I cannot do this, and my body is weak. My brain is stupid, I'm not good enough. It's like all of this vicious self-talk to putting yourself down. Remember, this is an entire universe of cells, and your voice is like the voice of God to it. So whatever you say to that universe sounds like the voice of God. Your body is literally listening to that. And if you tell your body, like what we did in puberty, is like, oh, I need to look like that, I'm not good enough, I don't look good enough or something. The body says, your wish is my command, so I'll put this into physical reality. That's the other thing that I did like crazy. It's like, I can't do this, I'm never quick enough. No. Well, guess what? Self-fulfilling prophecy. You will never be quick enough. So I think this is really it. It's finding your escape point to go out, to breathe, to get out of that environment. And the other thing is stop talking badly to yourself. Those two things already, I think
And did you replace it by starting to talk positively about yourself?
Yeah. It's quite a weird feeling in the beginning, but it actually works.
Nice, very nice, very nice.
And your perception really shifts. Yeah, so I think that's really,
very nice.
I did share a lot there, so sorry for that.
No, it's fantastic. It's really great. So thank you very much for sharing. I think very nice example, and because you are in the middle of it, and you already implemented some different ways of working. These are the steps that you can make at this time, which I think are really fantastic, especially when you can say stop talking bad about yourself, but and start talking positive about yourself. It's not easy, but it's showing that every time you can make little steps. Right. So maybe next time when we speak again, because you said already I'm on the adventure, I'm in the middle of it. And maybe next time there is something different, which is all fine. You make steps to really take care of yourself in your new job.
Absolutely.
Great, very nice. Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Welcome.
Bye guys.
Bye bye.